Hello, my name is Tracy Wheeler. Me and my friend Elizabeth decided to make this documentary called Bare Frame, Power of Makeup, which is to show how advertisements of makeup affect how women and men think. Lots of women wear makeup for different reasons, and we want to show how it affects people in different ways.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth. Tracy and I are making a video about makeup, and we want to show people that everyone can look beautiful without all the powder, blush, and mascara. For example, if there is someone you want to impress, showing your real beauty will be the most attractive thing about you. No need to cover up your beauty. Hopefully after this video, you'll think differently about makeup.
What is makeup?
It's like the stuff when you put in your
What's
face.
makeup?
Something you put on your face.
What's beautiful?
Your face when you put makeup.
What kind of girls do boys like?
Pretty girls.
Girls such as these are growing up in a world where there is one distortion of beauty. Everything they see and hear is telling them how women are supposed to look. But this is what they see, and is this true beauty?
Nice legs, Daisy Dukes makes a man go. That's the way they all come through like.
Imagine beauty like this. Purely natural, purely flawless. To keep you beautiful. Flawless faces everywhere. Girls want to get tough on those problem areas? I'm talking legs and bottoms.
New L'Oreal Perfect Slim.
Beauty today. It's all your way.
At this young age, girls are being overwhelmed by society's portrayal of beauty.
Hi, Bobby. You wanna go for a ride?
Sure can.
Jump in.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere.
99% of girls between ages 3 and 10 own at least one Barbie doll, but with Barbies within themselves represent America's obsession with this perfect image. This Barbie doll syndrome subconsciously follows into years of obsession with how we look. But do looks matter?
Hi guys, this is my personal story. My story is that I used to wear a lot of makeup. I was so used to wearing makeup that I couldn't even step outside the house without having any makeup on my face. However, one day I got to thinking and realized that makeup isn't going to cover you up and make you beautiful. You reveal your beauty by showing your natural glowing skin. To all those girls that apply makeup, you have a gorgeous face, so show it off instead of hiding it.
I wanted to explain my personal story and what the documentary means to me. As I was young in elementary, that was when I first knew about makeup. I used to put it on just for Halloween, for fun, just with my costumes. But starting 7th grade is when I started using it as a daily basis. I didn't feel as confident without makeup once I started using it. But not only did makeup affect me and the advertisements telling me that women look beautiful with makeup than without, I also was very health conscious because I used to be anorexic. I didn't like my body weight. I would always think, women look better skinny and not fat. So I tried to lose weight. I tried not eating, and I would tell people I have eaten, even though I have not. I have done that for several months, and then after that, I became bulimic. And I would eat and then throw it up because advertisements always showed skinny women. They never showed any plus size women, and they never, showed any curves in their women because they want women to be tall and skinny. And that's what I always believed. But what the documentary means to me is to get the word out that it doesn't matter how you look with or without makeup, your size. You are attractive because God made you that way. And I just want to get the word out.
Would it be fair for all the girls to buy princesses and all the boys to buy superheroes?
Well, why?
Because girls want superheroes and the boys want superheroes, and the girls want pink stuff, and the boys don't want pink stuff. Yeah.
Boys want both, but why do you think they do that?
Because the companies who make these try to trick the girls into buying the pink stuff instead of stuff that boys want to buy, right?
Right, but you can buy either, right? And boys can buy either. If boys want to buy pink, they can buy pink, right?
Yeah, so then why do all the girls have to buy princesses? Some girls like superheroes, some girls like princesses.
Yeah,
Some boy like superheroes, some boy like princesses.
absolutely.
So
You're absolutely
then,
right.
why does all the girls have to buy pink stuff and all the boys have to buy different color stuff?
It's a good question, Riley.
So, what does makeup mean to you?
I don't usually wear any.
But what does it mean to you?
Well, I think girly thing.
Have you ever worn or tried wearing makeup?
No,
Do you think people look better with or without makeup?
it's fine either way.
If you usually wear makeup, what age did you start wearing it and why? So you never wear makeup, but which age do you think girls usually start wearing makeup?
Maybe 12.
Okay.
They start going out.
What does makeup mean to you?
Makeup, me personally, I don't like to wear any makeup, so, but in terms of other people wearing makeup, then ultimately, I don't know, I think in moderation it can be a nice thing, but if you have too much of it, then it can be a little overwhelming. So,
Do you think people look better with or without makeup?
really, I think that depends on the person, like, and how they wear it. If they feel more confident when they're wearing it, then I think that it could be like a good thing. But if they're doing it because like they feel societal pressure, then maybe that's not the best plan.
What do you think is an appropriate age for starting to wear makeup?
2 years old, no younger than that.
Okay. What does makeup mean to you?
Makeup don't mean nothing. Makeup is not necessary.
Well, do you think people look better with or without makeup?
People look better without makeup. You know what I mean? Like, girls are naturally beautiful. You don't need all that extra stuff.
Well, what age do you think is appropriate to wear makeup?
I mean, a little bit is okay. You know, a little bit concealer, a little bit of mascara, you know. But, I mean, it ain't that. I mean, if no girls want makeup, guys will have to accept you for your beauty.
What does makeup mean to you?
I guess a way to look even more beautiful than you already are.
Have you ever worn or tried makeup?
I've done a little, just to conceal my face.
Do you think people look better with or without makeup?
I think natural beauty is better, but sometimes a little makeup that makes the world go round.
What age is an appropriate age to wear makeup?
I guess during your teenage years to young adult years.
What does makeup mean to you?
I think makeup means to me, I think it's just a way of girls like who want to make themselves look pretty.
Do you think people look better with or without makeup?
Well, that all depends on like who is prettier, which is prettier.
What age is an appropriate age to wear makeup?
17 maybe.
Yeah. What does makeup mean to you?
Makeup means something that you apply yourself, and like, you know, it's not really something of importance, you know, like, yeah.
Do you think people look better with or without makeup?
I say I like my girls without makeup, you know, I like natural.
Well, what's an appropriate age to start wearing makeup?
So you choose any age as long as you have your strong mentality and you're good.
What does makeup mean to you?
Makeup mean to me?
Yeah.
Makeup isn't necessary to me. I mean, I don't really think of makeup on guys most of the time. Most of the time I think of makeup on girls, and it does help them, but I don't think it helps them very much.
Do you think people look better with or without makeup?
with makeup, but if you overdo it, then it's not helping you at all. But I don't think makeup is necessarily beautiful.
What's an appropriate age to start wearing makeup?
Appropriate age to start wearing makeup? I don't know. I'm thinking maybe when you're entering middle school.
What does makeup mean to you?
Art and a mask.
What do you think of people wearing makeup? Do they look better with or without makeup?
That's a really hard question to answer. I think people, generally speaking, look better in their more authentic selves, but I wear makeup sometimes when I feel like it, and I color my hair, so it's a little disingenuous to say I don't think people ought to wear makeup if I color my hair, you know?
Yeah. What's an appropriate age to start wearing makeup?
Not till high school.
What does makeup mean to you? Have you ever worn or tried wearing makeup?
Wait, what?
Have you ever worn or tried wearing makeup?
Tribe?
Yeah, worn or tried wearing makeup.
Yes, I've had it side my face sides. It was fun.
Do you think people look better with or without makeup?
I think both, but makeup helps. It helps. It helps, like, what's that called when you? It helps exaggerate stuff.
If you usually wear makeup, what age did you start wearing makeup and why?
I started wearing makeup probably 10th grade year or 9th grade year. I don't know, I just found it fun.
We live in a society where looks do matter. Magazines are just one part of society that practically advertises perfection, and they foster a set of inadequacy in people. CoverGirl, 17 Magazine, Cosmogirl, and Teen Vogue fit into this preconceived mold of perfection. Even then, makeup artists and designers work tirelessly, blemishes are airbrushed away, models are slimmed down further through imaging technology. A superficial beauty is created and it is virtually unobtainable. These models appear on the cover of magazines that try to convince us to change ourselves. Guide to gorgeous, sexy hair, perfect skin, hotter body, skin so gorgeous, slim down, get flat abs, hotter by Saturday, firm and fit, sexier dream weight. And magazines aren't the only part of our culture that makes us overly aware of our outward appearance. 400 to 600 ads bombard us every day in magazines, billboards, TV, and newspapers. 101 has a direct message about beauty, and that doesn't count indirect messages from reality TV, drama series, where perceptions of beauty are spreading. The stars of these shows are always perfect, filling the perception that happiness and success are equal with beauty. Society has created generations of unsatisfied people who are always striving to obtain this image. It begins with makeup. Makeup companies make millions of dollars exploiting and selling this image of beauty to women across the nation, attempt to cover flaws or to obtain what people think is beautiful. Makeup gives us one solution, but isn't the only measure women take in attempt to alter their body image. With the increase in pressure to obtain a perfect image, high percentages of people have made the decision to go under the knife, seeking nips here and tucks there. In 2009, over 10.2 billion surgical and non-surgical cosmetic procedures were performed, and an increase of 162% since the year 1997.
I've had a facelift, I've had a blepharoplasty, which is my eyes. I've had a nose job. I've had my breast done. I had a little liposculpture, and I had the fat from the liposculpture transferred to my bottom. We are in the beauty business, and we are selling image.
Heidi Montag is barely recognizable after a jaw-dropping 10 plastic surgery procedures all in one day. Brow lift, nose job, chin reduction, neck liposuction, fat injections in her cheeks, nose, and lips, and also had her ears pinned back. She got new breast implants, buttocks implants, and liposuction on her waist, hips, and inner thigh.
There's a lot of body dysmorphic disorder going on right now, especially with girls 23 and younger, okay? And it's an epidemic through the country, is girls wanting to change their bodies.
As her story proves, insecurities are no secret. More than 80% of women claim to be dissatisfied with their appearance. Feeling that you are not perfect or good enough for society causes many people to tackle their lives with lack of confidence and many other negative ways. Nearly 10 million women suffer from an eating disorder such as anorexia or bulimia, and 40% of newly diagnosed cases of eating disorders are in girls 15 to 19 years old, and symptoms can occur as young as kindergarten. Over half of teenage girls use unhealthy weight behaviors such as skipping meals, fasting, smoking cigarettes, taking laxatives, or vomiting. Statistics cite that the psychological facts occur in every girl's mind. A group discussion of girls between the ages of 14 and 17 was held to further discuss these effects.
So basically what we're going to try to do is to identify some of the emotional and like psychological effects of like what you guys experience when you're thinking about body image and self-esteem and all that sort of thing. And to sort of challenge our conceptions of beauty. What is beautiful? We want to find out, and we want to find out how that affects how you see yourself.
I was just going to say, like, sometimes in the morning when I wake up and I don't feel like getting like completely ready, and I'll feel like it's a good idea until I get to school, and then the whole day I feel like, I guess, self-conscious, like people are looking at me differently, and like I just feel so much like better about myself if I like get ready, and like I spend like a lot of time on like the way I'm like gonna look that day. You know?
There's some sort of like ideal of beauty which girls get caught up in, and it's very hard to like define it in other ways that aren't. So I guess what I also want to talk about a little is, where does the ideal of beauty come from? I mean, who invented it? I mean, we're all of different body shapes, of ages, of different skin colors. I guess, where is it coming from? Who's telling us to look at it?
I think it's like we're always comparing ourselves to things we like aren't capable of, not that we're not capable of being, but like things that we aren't, you know, like we're always like, oh, I'm not as pretty as her, oh, I'm not as this is her, and it's like you're always comparing when like really like this is you, and like that's all you have, like, you know, you can't change that, like that's who you were born as.
Last year my sister, she had to shave her head because of medical things, but I remember I walked into her room on the night of her prom, and she was getting ready and she had her dress on, and she turned around and it looked like she was going to cry, and I was like, why are you crying? Like, it's your prom, like you should feel beautiful, like whatever. And she felt that because she didn't have the long hair, like all her other friends were out at the salon, like getting their hair done, and she had the short hair, and she was like, you know, I don't feel beautiful. And she ended up going to her prom, and she went to her prom, and to this day, she keeps her hair short because she realized she doesn't have to have long hair. You don't have to. There's not one thing that beautiful is. You can have long hair or short hair. It doesn't matter. You can be skinny or, you know, it doesn't matter. You define your beauty.
I think really we need to step back and say, well, you know what, I'm beautiful.
Hi guys, so my conclusion is that we made this video to show girls that showing your natural beauty is the best makeup any girl can wear. Girls should be confident and not depend on makeup. Don't cover your face up, just let it show. Hopefully after this video you'll think differently about makeup.
I made this documentary, not for myself, but to educate other women around me about the effects of advertisements and what it does to us. What we see and hear every day is not reality. They want women to look a certain way, and I think I've proven my point. And I hope other women see how this affects us and learn something from this documentary.